Hi guys, welcome back to Taste with Twist. Today we are making stuffed okra or stuffed bindi. This is a very tasty variety of dry bindi preparations. Even those who don't like okra or bindi in general will love this dish. You can have this as it is or with rice too. But before that, please subscribe to my channel if you like this video and ring the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. And do share this video with your family and friends. First, I have placed a saucepan on the stove and I am adding 1.5 teaspoon of oil to the saucepan. I have kept the flame on medium. Now I am adding 10 dried red chilies to the pan. Roast them on medium flame for a minute. Here we are preparing the stuffing for the bindi. All the ingredients that I have used to make this dish are listed in the description box along with their measurements. Now after 1 minute, add in 1/4 cup of peanuts, 1/4 cup of coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon of chickpeas, 1 teaspoon of horse gram or urad dal, 10 to 12 garlic pods. Roast them for at least 3 minutes on a medium flame or until they give out a nice aroma. At the end, add in 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds and roast them for 1 more minute. Remove from flame and let it cool down completely. In the meantime, let's prepare our okras or bindis. Simply cut out the head and tail portion of all the bindis that you are using to make the stuffed bindi. Now slit them lengthwise like this. Run your finger along the cut just to separate the bindi a little. Keep aside. Now our stuffing has cooled down. Transfer this into a grinder or blender jar. Now I am adding 1 teaspoon of roasted sesame seeds, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt 2 teaspoons or as per taste. Grind this into a smooth powder. After you have ground the masala into a smooth powder, add in 1 or 2 tablespoons of water to make a thick paste of this masala. Grind again to make a thick paste. The consistency of the masala should be like this. Now let's stuff our bindis. Place some masala with your finger into the cut of the bindis. Prepare all the bindis in the same way. Use as much stuffing as you wish. I have prepared a large batch of stuffing. You can simply halve the ingredients and make a small batch too. This stuffing makes a good base for gravy masala curries. After you have stuffed all the bindis, store this stuffing in the fridge in an airtight container for 7 days and use it in your gravy curries. Now let's start frying our stuffed bindi. I have taken a saucepan, the same one in which we have fried our masalas, and I have added 3 tablespoons of oil to it. Heat the oil and into the hot oil, just place the stuffed bindis. Remember to keep the flame on medium. Do not overcrowd the pan. Keep a little gap between each bindi. After you are done placing all the stuffed bhindis, cover with lid and let it fry for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, the bhindis are fried from one side. Just turn them to the other side and fry them for 3 more minutes from the other side. You may ask, instead of all this, can't we deep fry the bhindi? If we deep fry these stuffed bhindi in oil, the stuffing gets all over in the oil and the bhindi gets burnt very quickly. So it is better to shallow fry the stuffed bhindi like this. It may take a little time, but the end product is all worth it. After frying the bhindi from all the sides, remove from flame and let this cool down a bit. Transfer into a serving plate. Our hot and stuffed bhindi is ready. You can leave this at this point. Serve the bhindi with some rice or just as a starter, but we love roasted peanuts with bhindi. So I am roasting some peanuts in the same pan. Transfer the roasted peanuts on top of the stuffed bhindi. Serve hot and enjoy. Do try this at home and let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.